Yo, yo, yo. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. But topic of the day is my boy Z tripping. Is it true that Xbox can't compete with the PlayStation 4 when it comes to mature games? And my opinion on this is, it's true. It is true. Honestly, after Quantum Break, we really haven't had any exclusives on the Xbox with a mature theme. And even Phil Spencer responded. You know, even think my boy Z like, hey man, it's, you know, painted a new perspective on this. And I appreciate Phil for being honest, man. He could have lied and been like, you know, we got stuff worked up, but he was honest about it. And then that really lets me know that now that Microsoft is aware of things that need to change. So if we don't see any mature games in the next couple of years, and they just chose not to do so. It's not that they don't know what people want. They just decided not to do it. And I'm looking at PlayStation titles, man. There's a lot of hack and slash like Nier Automata. They got God of War coming out. Detroit Become Human. Even like games like Hidden Agenda. Even though there's really no action and it's more of like a cinematic game, there's still a lot of mature themes. These are like games for adults. I'm not saying adults can't have fun with like, you know, I guess lack of a better term, child games either, but PlayStation is really killing it, man. Yeah, I gotta give kudos when it comes to variety and different types of games, man. That really can't be argued. Now, one thing I can say about Xbox and the type of games, and I think this is really why I choose the Xbox brand over Sony, is replayability, where Sony's strong focus is mostly single player campaign, like games where you could actually rent from the red box, beat it, you know, take it back and really be done with the game. On Xbox, it's more of a social experience. Like when I play Xbox, I feel like I'm in the world with my friends, you know. Sea of Thieves, it's boring by itself. But when I'm in the game with Xbox Live friends, like, man, it's the most fun experience. Like, it's like we're talking, but we got something to do to keep our mind engaged. So I mean, it's a different type of experience. So you could look at one side of it and say Xbox is lacking a single player experience, but I look on the other side too, and I don't really get that social experience when I'm playing PS4 games. If anything, it feels like I'm alone on the island. But you know, hey, just pros and cons of both systems. Doesn't necessarily make one better than the other. It's all about preference. I think that's what a lot of people fail to really realize. You know, just because you think this game is awesome doesn't mean I do. You know? To me, Horizon Zero Dawn, as much as everybody loves the game, it's a good game. Not gonna take anything away from it, but it gets repetitive. It gets very repetitive. Like after the first couple scenes where she's a young girl, then she raises up, she grows up, and then you start playing with her as an adult. After that, it gets kind of boring. I mean, you really have to be engaged in that story and bear with the game. Now I haven't finished the game, so I'm gonna be honest, but I do plan on finishing. But the part I'm in the game it's really hard for me to remain engaged, and I don't have that problem with a lot of Xbox games, man. It's hard for me to really focus on one task and then in the game with friends and we all working on one goal together, man, it just keeps me engaged, man. I'm normally, you know, putting hundreds of hours into those type of games versus single player games. I mean, if anything, I'm skipping through the dialogue, I'm skipping cutscenes.
How unfortunate.
So that's the experience you get, you know, between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, in my opinion. You know, it might be different for you, but that's my personal experience. But you know, to get back on topic, man. You know, Z's right, man. We need more mature titles on Xbox. I hate that don't take this the wrong way, but I hate that I had to purchase a whole nother console to get the experience that I can't get on Xbox. It's not even about the titles. It's the experience. Like, I love God of War, and the reason why I got the PS4 Pro early was so I would have a console, and all I would have to do is buy the game once it comes out. So I'm good to go there. I got the PS4 Pro and I got God of War pre-order. I was happy with Rise with Xbox, but to me, Rise was a blockbuster title. I think it's slept on. I really think it's underrated, and I feel like Microsoft or whoever's in charge, they're missing out on a lot of money by not releasing or announcing a Rise 2 sequel. That should have been announced already. If you ask me. I mean, that's my opinion, that's my perspective, but I really feel if they would have released a sequel, it would be a huge success. Rise has a cult following. But you know, I'm glad that I own both consoles, PlayStation and Xbox. You know, if I really want a title, I can get it on either or. The Hidden Agenda came out, I said, man, this game is awesome. I have to go get this. And me and my wife, we you know, sat there just choosing different scenarios, and we made it through the entire game. Like, you know, it was a really cool experience. You know, wish Xbox had more titles like that. And you know, you have to look at the brand like, man, it's a shame. Like, you know, this is the all-in-one system. Why do I have to go buy another console to get this experience? Like, at the end of the day, it's like, if I bought the PS4, I could still play the multi-plat titles, even though I hate the controller. I hate the UI, if I be honest. I mean, I prefer the Xbox user interface over the PlayStation 4. But I got this console that I can really play majority of the games on compared to the Xbox. But again, where the Xbox is killing it is those games like Sea of Thieves, Gears of War 4, Halo 5. Man, I still go back and play Halo 3. Halo 3 is like the best multiplayer game ever when it comes to a first-person shooter. And you don't get that on PlayStation. Killzone, I couldn't even get into Killzone. Killzone doesn't hold a counter in Halo. And there's no title like Gears of War, you know. But at this point, you gotta look at it like this: how easier would it be for Sony to step up their multiplayer title versus Microsoft stepping up their single player title? Sony seems to want to invest more into games as a service. They already got the mature stuff on lock, but you know, they've already said that, hey, they're interested in the games as a service, and I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with the game like Sea of Thieves, because that game is fun, man. If you haven't played it, you got to play it. I highly recommend it, man. I think Sea of Thieves is going to be the new Fortnite. Being honest with you, man, that game is fun. And a year ago I thought the game was corny, but the game is fun. But Sony seems to be invested into the game's service. And that doesn't mean they're going to lose focus on single player titles, because I believe they know that's their strength, single player game. But Microsoft, on the other hand, their strength is multiplayer titles, and I hope they don't lose focus, because that's why I love, you know, Xbox. You know, me and my brother, man, we're big time gamers. We game share. We go half and half on majority of the games that we have. And you know, he play more NBA 2K than anything, but you know, I play more variety of different type of games. But I hope Microsoft doesn't lose focus of the multiplayer aspect while trying to chase the single player experience. Like they have to master both sides of it. If they do that, come up with some new titles, some new IPs, some exclusive games, then I really think they'll be successful. If not this gen, at least next gen. At least next gen. But you know, those are my feelings, man. Hey, this is my first time doing anything like this, you know, as far as speaking on my mind over video. So I really would appreciate your feedback, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, you know, hit the like button. Didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Ain't gonna hurt it might hurt my feelings for like 20 seconds, but after that I'll be over it. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comment, you know, any suggestions, anything like that. I appreciate it. You know, subscribe to the channel. It's Broadband Bullies all day, man. Shout out to the Broadband Bullies. Got some major things in the work. So I appreciate y'all's support, man.
Leatherface wins. Fatality. Leatherface wins. Fatality. Finish him. Jason wins. Fatality. Jason wins. Fatality.
Do you mock me, alien?
Alien wins. Fatality.